Good morning everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. Last week we did a video about Robert's Oyster Bar, which is beyond Central Pier, just near the tower. And it went down really well. You were all really interested in it. So I thought, what else can we share with you while we're in lockdown, and something interesting that you're all missing. And all at once it came to me, Notarianni's. And given the fact that I'm stood here, you'll know exactly where we're going next. Tantalisingly, because of course it's closed. So we're on Blackpool South Shore at the moment. There's the Pleasure Beach and all the rides lit up in the sun. Absolutely beautiful morning. Notarianni's is at the end of Waterloo Road. And if you come back another day, there will be another video about Waterloo Road, because that's a lot more interesting than you might think as well. So today we're going to take a look at Notarianni's and how long it's been there and what its history is, and have a look at the building, because the building itself is quite interesting. So it's hard to imagine a time before ice cream and Italian ice cream and nice ice cream, because there's so much to pick from these days. But in the 1860s, Italian ice cream makers and sellers started to appear in Blackpool. And by 1903, would you believe, there were 201 registered ice cream dealers in Blackpool. Seems quite incredible, that, doesn't it? I'd like to know how many people sell ice cream in Blackpool today. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? We're going to go across here in a second when this bus has gone. And then on the 25th of January 1918, the Blackpool and District Ice Cream Vendors Association was formed. Now that's a new one on me. I don't think I've ever come across that one before, so I'm kind of guessing that there isn't a modern equivalent. But if you know the answer to that, let me know, because I know there are some extraordinarily good ice cream makers in this area. Let's push the button. There's more cars than I thought. So in 1937, Notarianni's opened this current ice cream parlour as their second shop, and it was opened by Luigi Notarianni, and he'd come to Blackpool from Italy, from a big family in a small village in South Italy. And because it was a poor area, a lot of people emigrated to find work. And he first went to Scotland and then came to Blackpool. So we have a lot to thank Scotland for. Scotland's loss is our gain, as you might say. And then in World War II, Luigi and the other UK Italians were interned on the Isle of Man. So his wife carried the business on, but she couldn't manage both shops, so she kept the Waterloo Road one, which of course is this one. Luigi then came back at the end of the war. So the business had been started in 1928, but the Notarianni Brothers Limited, Blackpool Limited, formed on the 3rd of May 1948. So normally, this looks a bit sad at the moment, but normally this side of the building is the cafe and that side of the building is the takeaway counter. And everything in Blackpool at the moment, unfortunately, is looking a little shabby, because everything is closed, everything is subject to the weather. I mean, at the moment it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the sky. There's not a cloud to be seen. But everything gets such a hammering from the weather. You can see the pub, how that's all copped it as well. So when the whistle is blown for the end of lockdown, I'm sure that Notarianni's, along with everybody else, will be jumping to it and getting ready to clean up and open up and be back in action. So we've even got markers on the floor. Look, if you want an ice cream cone, please stand on your own. And I've seen on social media they've got the queue around a curve to the door of the takeaway shop, and they've got the lines down to the bottom of the road there to the promenade, and I have actually seen queues longer than that on Facebook. So it's a secret family recipe. They only sell one flavour, and that's vanilla. And it's a secret family recipe that's being made by 4 generations, and it's made fresh every day. And I can vouch for the fact that it is absolutely delightful. So next time you're in Blackpool, when lockdown finishes and the world comes back to normal, you need to head to Notarianni's and get yourself a naughty little treat. So you can have cones, you can have an oyster shell, you can have a sundae, you can have all kinds of toppings and sprinkles, and believe me, it's delicious, and they do takeaway too. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look round another local treasure. We're rooting out local treasures while we're in lockdown. So from a beautifully sunny but bitterly cold Blackpool South Promenade, and very noisy traffic, but not very many people, we will bid you a good day. Don't forget to subscribe to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below. And we'll see you soon. Bye for now.